Alright, let's get out of there because the lighting ain't good. Right now I'm in Thailand and I'm grateful to be in Thailand, traveling the world, working from online. But listen, it wasn't always like that, yeah? And actually, for the first couple of years of business, it had me real overwhelmed, right? Really overwhelmed, stressed out. I just wasn't even enjoying business or getting the results just the results that I felt I deserved, right? But thankfully, thank God, I'm not a quitter. And what I instead learned to do was to build some habits and some ways of attacking business that would allow me to win, to see success, to not just be getting overwhelmed and not seeing results, right? And I still use those habits today. I still build more habits. And today I want to share one of those habits with you, okay? So this is it's based on the 80-20 rule, the law that you might have heard of. It's a time management hack, and it's just a way for you to start getting results in your business, okay? So I hope you enjoy it. Please take it in properly. Take it in for face value, so as in the practical tips you can use to grow your online business today, but also take it in for just a general way of how you approach challenges and things in life, all right? Please like, share, and subscribe if it works for you, if it helps you, because you're going to get more gems like that. Peace. So essentially, when we start off and we learn a new, business model like the, whole online coaching things, we have 101 different things that we've now learned that we need to do. All right. So some of those things will be content creation. Okay. So we need to do content creation because we've got to nurture our audience. We've got to show our niche that, we know what we're talking about, so on and so forth. We've got to do DM marketing, right? Am I right in saying that? We've got to do DM marketing. We've got to, that's how we're going to get the clients to start off. We've got to do the follows, using hack accounts and whatever. All right. What else have we got to do? We've got to use our stories actively. We've got to go through our network. Oh, don't forget about email lists. We've got to do it. Definitely got to do email list. We've got to do client fulfillment. All right. Fulfillment. And so on. And the list goes on, right? And if you get into like a negative cycle, you can actually just keep making your list bigger and bigger and bigger. And then what happens is, because we all have these subconscious limiting beliefs, it's easier for us to get sucked into doing more things rather than doing what is actually going to get us success, right? And help us make more money. Because we just need to make more money. That's the key, right? When you make more money, you're able to free up some of your time. You don't have to take up loads of sessions or, do these jobs where it's just like whatever you can get, and then, you're running out of time. You're kind of like, it's the rat race sort of thing, right? So let me introduce you to the 80-20 rule. So what's the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is a law that states that you get 80% of the results from just 20% of efforts. So this list that's ever growing, and it's got hundreds of things potentially that we can put into it, it doesn't matter as much because there's probably 20% of these things that that will get you a lot of the results, right? So what is that? What is that going to be? What are those things? All right. 1, DM marketing. Okay. Cool. DM marketing. 2, content creation. Yeah. And 3, client fulfillment. Okay. So now we forget about all these other like email lists and fucking YouTube and Facebook ads and all these different things that you can be doing. I mean, you can use Facebook ads for DM marketing, don't get me wrong, but you can take away so much of the pressure and you can just focus on the few things that you can do. Because let's face it, when we all start, and I'm not going to go into like the whole life and psychology, so I won't want to waste your time, right? But when we all start, we're low on time. When we start our business, we're low on time because we've got to be doing something to bring in the bread and butter already, right? Something that's going to keep our lights on and allow us to pay our bills. So because of that, our time is consumed by that. So we don't have like an abundance of time to do all the things we could possibly do. And that's where you need to focus on the miniature things that you can be doing to get success, right? So what I like to do is, I've got this saying, it's called convenience equals consistency. Yeah. When I'm at home, when I'm in England, I've got a gym in the shed, all right? And I've got a gym in the shed because, yes, I still go to the fucking gym. I still go and train. I can drive 10 minutes to my gym. I can go outside and all of that crap. But on the days where I don't really want to train, on the days when like I'm busy, I've got a family function, I've got to travel, I don't have time to make it to the gym and back, in my day. I get to still train because there's a fucking mini gym 30 seconds away in the shed. Does that make sense, right? So, like, don't listen to anyone who says you have to always go the long way around. Convenience equals consistency. So when someone gives me a task, or when I've got something that I need to do to see success, like all of this, like growing my online business, I'm going to make it as convenient as fucking possible. So I'm going to say, all right, cool, DM marketing, yeah? So what I'll do with DM marketing to make it convenient for me is maybe I'll do like 30 minutes in the morning, 30 in the evening, all right? Because that's easy for me. It doesn't take too much time, and I can get it started there. I can get the ball rolling. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do the follows. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to have conversations. I'm going to try and book calls, right? And I'm going to have the aim to just book 5 calls a week. That's my aim, just to get started. I know if I book 5 calls a week, that's 20 calls in a month, and I know I'm going to sell at least 4 of those people. All right, and I'm going to make at least £1,000 that month and add that to my revenue, or I'm even going to make more than that. So that's a simple task for 30 minutes, both sides of the day. I can make like, the returns on that is amazing. Content creation. I'm not a content whiz. I don't have time to do this, and I don't want to make stupid excuses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do car talking head videos, right? Literally, I'm going to do the car show, the talking in the car show. Yeah, I don't care if this other guy is doing some crazy content where it's like crazy edits and hacks. I'm just going to keep it raw and real with my audience. I'm going to make it short and snappy, and I'm going to do it on the car on the way to the gym because that's where I work, and I'm going to just give real fucking value to my audience. I'm going to make sure there's captions on it because I can use CapCut. It takes 1 second to do that because it's just a button, and then I'm going to put a title on it. So when you go on my page, yes, you just see a lot of videos of me talking in the camera, maybe talking in the car, and then maybe I throw in a few pictures here and there, but then you're going to get value. You know what you're getting from it, and many people have actually fucking blown up through that, right? And I'm not even trying to blow up. I just want content in my page to match with my DM marketing. Boom. All right, client fulfillment, finish off. So I might say 3 times a week. No, let's say I message clients, so I do a thorough check on my clients 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah, client check, and maybe I update programs once a week, and I post in the group chat daily. Yeah, very convenient for me. None of these things are like overly strenuous. I'm not trying to do anything like every fucking day, but it's enough. It's enough to get the ball rolling. It's enough to keep everything smooth. Does that make sense? So with this, yeah, all right, cool. And what happens is some people feel almost guilty that they're not doing everything and anything, right? Fuck all of that, all right? Forget about that. And excuse my French today, but it's Monday. I'm hyped up. I've trained. I feel good. But listen, forget about doing everything. Do the things that make you money. Focus on that. Make them convenient enough so you have no excuses. And then when the money comes in, as the money comes in, guess what? You can pay someone to build your whole flipping email list for change. Because we're living in a time now where there's cheap labor. Not like, slave labor, cheap labor. You understand what I'm saying? So you can pay someone in the Philippines, look, here's $50, build my email list. All right, here's make me this content. All right, cool. Now I can afford to pay someone to edit my content and do it all for me. All right, now I can afford to do paid ads and have someone set that up for me and run that smoothly. All right, so I hope this video has helped somebody. It's called the 80-20 rule. It literally saved my life because I'm a hard worker by nature. I've got that ingrained, or I had that ingrained belief where you have to just force everything, work hard, even if something isn't working, keep working at it. No, yeah, you got to find a way. Convenience equals consistency. Make it work for you. All right, over and out. Let's have a strong week.